Unfortunately, I lost my job as a result, and no one really is to blame for that. It's just the culture that kind of exists.
His name technically is Connor, although most of you will know him as Quite Frankly. So he did this debate with Mehdi Hasan as well as many other people as part of that Jubilee thing, for better or worse. And he identified himself as not supporting democracy. He's a Holocaust denier. He's an open fascist. The list goes on, but those three I think are pretty good. And apparently it didn't go well for him, all of these revelations. And so here's a little update on his personal situation.
Unfortunately, I lost my job as a result, and no one really is to blame for that. It's just the culture that kind of exists currently surrounding the manner in which you're canceled for voicing exactly what you said, any heterosexual, Christian sort of moral belief that goes beyond sort of the secularism and the relativism that we're so used to in our time.
I don't know what the heterosexual thing, that's not what people have a problem with you. Why are you so sensitive about that? No, it's the fascist thing. I think it was the thing where you implied that the Nazis weren't that bad to Jewish people. I think it might have been that, actually. I can't say for sure. Also, we're doing a little bit of research here at the Damage Report about backgrounds and having debates about whether a background is too busy. That one was. I don't know what that was about, but you need to dial it back a little bit. But anyway, he feels like he's been canceled. Now, I think that is rich, considering he just got done doing a debate where he argued that effectively only people that agree with him should have any rights whatsoever. And in fact, the government might start killing people who aren't far-right conservatives. That to me is the ultimate cancel culture, when unless you have the right religion or the right race or the right gender or the right sexuality, you don't have any rights at all. That's worse than you losing your job because you giggle about the fact that you're a fascist on TV. But anyway, he did do that. So he ran to Give, Send, Go to raise money, saying that he was fired for his political beliefs. And he has made, at least as of when we took this screenshot, over $35,000. And so he'll end up making more. I don't know, 100,000, 500,000. And I understand for some of you, this might be depressing to see that you can, like, maybe, I don't even know if he lost his job. He could literally be lying about that. He seems like a terrible person. I don't put lying past him, but let's say he didn't, that he could get a bunch of money just for having been terrible on TV. But I just want to assure all of you, he's getting that money from other terrible people. So it's really just a net zero thing. And you can tell because when we go to what the donors had to say, one says it's good to see whites standing in unity.